I wanted to give you all a tour of this porch, kind of show you my idea for cat fencing. As you can see, it's fantastic. So it has these poles, these for hanging and stuff, which I can easily affix some fencing to. And I've seen at Home Depot, there's 2x2 square meter pieces of fencing for about 40 bucks a piece. I was looking at mesh, but I think that's actually for the floor. But as you can see, this is, amazing, right? It's absolutely amazing. There's the main freeway right there, kind of. It's kind of a freeway. Hard to, I don't know. It's weird. It's different. Don't want to film the guys working. Somebody's sweeping their yard. But this whole little fraccionamiento, it's like a little gated neighborhood, which is it's not like a gated community. As you can see, it's more like a little villa in the middle of the city. And so like these are the different, this is the porch. And the whole thing it's painted white, but it has a aqua blue tint because of this roofing, which I really like, actually. Kind of makes me feel like I'm in Miami or Mexico. But hard to beat. So I would probably want to start by putting a wall. This is like what I call the sun room, because it has a lot of afternoon sun in it. In there, if you can see in there, the couch and the cat carriers. Like, stop it here. Stop the fence like right here. That whole square part would be useless. And have this sealed off, and then build just a fixed fencing. Get some wire cutters and a good hammer. I have a bad hammer, a cheap hammer, and just kind of rig fencing along, all this roofing part here, and then bring it down so that I'd have to drill into the wall, but just to make sure. It depends on it's probably, I don't know how firm it is. I've never bought fencing before. And, so start with that. I might not be able to do it all at once, but I'd have to kind of build two ways that would not be, so that they can come in through I could leave the door open for one of the rooms, and then the cats could be outside. I could, fix some cushions and stuff so they can get some fresh air without jumping off into I'm not shooting this, but as you can see, it's just the ledge and the street. So there's nothing down, nothing preventing them from losing their balance except their own skill. And we've come too far to we're going to hedge our bets, not taking any chances. And then I probably stop fencing like right here, which this is the bedroom. And this is a door that opens out, so that would be a huge outdoor area. It's a lot of fencing, 6.5 by 6.5 feet, roughly, at about 40 bucks a pop, and then like a $50 drill. I haven't seen anything cheaper. I could probably get something better, cheaper at Walmart. It doesn't have to be any good. And depending on what it comes with, you know. I had a drill, and I forgot it. I thought I had it, and I forgot to bring it. So, anyway, enough. That's the porch. I don't want to have to make this into 2 videos because splicing them together so you get the view of, it doesn't really come out, but that's a giant Ferris wheel known as the Star of Puebla. And I really like that bent building. I really like Latin American architecture. I'm not an architecture guy. I understand it's postmodern. I understand it's not beautiful. I do, I get it. But I noticed that in Brazil they have this really interesting, it looks to me like some kind of Mad Max futuristic prehistoric mix of making them their buildings, the bigger buildings, and it's just kind of got this funky off-kilter shape to it. You see it all the time. Actually, it's actually really common. It's a bank, you know. It's kind of what I'm talking about. It kind of looks like a lot of buildings that look like they're out of like Mad Max Star Wars or something. So since I don't want to splice these videos, because splicing them creates a whole problem of rendering them, which makes the file size twice as big, even though the video is just two videos glued together. All of a sudden it takes 2 hours. And so let's do a quick apartment tour in the daytime since you can't really see. I did a kind of an impromptu one last night. So it comes with a fireplace, which is really amazing. There are obviously have been some kind of feline Santa Claus has entered the building. I'm not going to give you a tour of my bric-a-brac, but there are people who perhaps will appreciate what these things are. And it's all. I haven't set anything up really, you know. I mean, not really. You know, boxes are still sitting out, obviously. The kitchen is great for a non-foodie guy. Got all my different rock and roll stickers from bars, places I've just picked up over the years. Different postcards from places. Some of you will appreciate some of them. Such as a Mark Hemleben painting from, well, he's from, I don't know where he's from, but he lives in Jerome. That's Prescott. And so, you know, you get your Toy Story table, Toy Story 3 table, that's your counter space. And I need to clean this stuff out. It's not bad, it's just, it'll take 10 minutes. I just don't feel like doing it yet. You know, it's not nothing. Stove is nice, fridge is nice. That's the kitchen. The bathroom has needs a plumber. Shower's clogged, so I'm not going to get into this. It's kind of gross, but you know, it's got this skylight and. You know, nice, but the shower is clogged, so the room is kind of off limits. The guy's going to show up today. This is the sunroom. And as you can see, you know, there's the porch, and this is the door. That's the view. The sun, this faces west, this window, so this room gets a lot of afternoon sunshine. And the cats get to sit in the sun, which is nice. The fencing thing is not a top priority. Sometime this month would be great to get started on that. That would be great. There are other priorities, such as applying for refugee status, which I'm intending to do. As one of those things where they made a great poster, but then spelled Boers like the animal, and not like the tiresome person. Great poster though. That's from Bellingham, Washington. It's a good show. Nobody was there though, which makes it kind of a bummer, but they were cool and it wasn't bad. Iggy, Yoda, show from 10 years ago in Austin, at the Ghost Room, which was a cool place. I think I was opening solo at the time. I was a one-man band at the time. That's when I was using the sitting on a stool and playing the tambourine with my foot. I went through that phase. Decided I don't like it. It's not energetic enough. I need to stand up. So yeah, I'm in the bedroom. And if you haven't met Mr. Unicorn Man, he's actually a psychedelic light show, which he won't show up at night. It makes a pretty cool light show, especially if you live in a van. It's actually really great mood lighting in a van. So that's the reason for him. Every time a workman comes by, I'm like, I like to make sure I let them know I'm not gay. Like, what is this single 40-something-year-old man doing with a rainbow-colored unicorn pillow? But that's the reason. And so this is the bedroom view. Pretty fantastic. And gonna get back to it. Back to my coffee. So thanks for watching, and I will keep you informed as to my fence progress and refugee status progress. It's time to apply for that, and just see what the Lord says. Thanks for watching.